Hi everyone, welcome to Glenn's Travel Show. This is video 2 of 3 this week, and the third one will be up on Friday. On Monday's video I talked about UK staycations and how popular they are becoming. Today my focus is on what to pack for wherever you're going. So obviously you have different types of holiday. You can have active holidays where you can be hiking, you're camping, you're out in the countryside. You can have obviously your spa holidays where you're on the beach, you can have treatments, you can just enjoy the sun, and that's something that a lot of us would like. Then you've got your city breaks, simple city breaks where you're just touring and you're just being a tourist and doing all the things that a tourist would do, and buying souvenirs and taking photos of your experience. So obviously you want to pack the right things for your trip, and it depends how long you're going for. You need to bring the right clothing. If you're going to be somewhere where it's going to be raining all the time, you're going to be hiking and you're going to be active in the mountains or something like that, you're going to need the right walking gear. You're going to need the right footwear for a start. You're going to need a decent level of fitness, and that's not something that we usually think about when we're packing. You need to pack that into your body. You need to have the right level of fitness. You need to have the right level of nutrition, I suppose. There's all that sort of thing to bear in mind. So you need to be organised in more ways than one. It's okay to pack all the right things, but to actually possess what you actually need in your body as well. Likewise with city breaks, you're going to do some sort of walking around each place, and you're going to be you're going to need a relatively high level of fitness if you're going to walk about for most of the day, each day. Or if you're just going to the beach, you need to have your sun cream with you. If you're going to a hot country, you definitely need factor 50, or if there's anything higher, then go for that. For someone like myself, if I go on a beach holiday, I would turn into a lobster. I don't tan, I just go pure red, and then I just go pure milk bottle white again. But then I'm not really used to sunny climes, and living in Northern Ireland, we have rain most of the time, and the hottest it gets in summer is 25 degrees or so, and I find that unbearable at times. But yeah, as for what you need to pack, a lot of us like to read a book on the plane or by the poolside. That's my sort of idea. You're going to need the right clothing, as I said before. You're going to need warm gear if you're climbing in the mountains in the winter. You could be going skiing. You could be going on a winter break where it's not actually warm at all, so you need to have gear to keep you warm. City breaks, you're just going to need to prepare yourself, whether you need an umbrella, whether you need just a t-shirt in the summer to walk around the city. So you might get excited about your holiday. Obviously everyone gets excited when they're going somewhere, but you need to really think about what you're going to need. So people like, as I say, to read. People like to journal about their experience, and I can count myself one of those people. You have to think about if there's anyone you're going to bring back some souvenirs for. You're going to need to think about what level of hills or anything you're going to climb. You can go to a city where it's just pure steep. So in the UK we've got places like Lincoln. They have a very steep hill, and it's funny enough called the Steep Hill. it mustn't have taken them very long to think about that one. You've got very steep hills in many cities, so you need to be prepared to climb a bit. And then you've got those cities where everything's on pretty much a straight road. So you've got the likes of Glasgow, where you've got streets running parallel to each other, all the shopping streets in the city centre. You've got Sauchiehall Street, you've got Argyle Street, with all your shops. So the level of fitness required there wouldn't be quite as much as the hillier cities. But then again, you need to have the right footwear. You don't want to go back to your hotel at night and be absolutely exhausted, or wake up the next day thinking, I can't be bothered walking anywhere. Because anyone who goes on a holiday thinks they've got to make the most of it and enjoy every minute, not have to suffer. So you need to pack the right amount of clothes for the amount of days you're going. You need to have clothes for the daytime, clothes for the nighttime when it's a lot cooler, or if you're going into a restaurant or a pub. There are so many different elements to consider when you are packing for your holiday. 9 times out of 10 you will leave home without something you actually need. You might think, I'll get it at the airport. But 9 times out of 10 it'll be quite expensive. And if you can bring it from home, make sure you do. Save yourself a bit of money on your travels. So yeah, obviously depending on the type of holiday you're going on, if it's relaxation, you won't need to bring any hiking gear, obviously, unless the place you're staying in is hilly itself. But most of the time you're going to be at your resort and you're going to be chilling out. You're going to be spending time in the bar, in the pool, or on the strip nearby. So you won't be venturing too far. Obviously, if you're going on an active hiking trip or anything like that, you're going to know that you are going to be packing the right footwear, packing the right clothing, because it can be pretty cold the higher up you go. So like I say, there are so many things you need to consider when you're bringing things on holiday with you. You need to know and have a checklist, and you need to make sure that you double check it. Don't just check it once, because most of the time you'll forget things on your checklist. You need to add to it. And obviously the most important things are your passport, your driving license, your ID, travel insurance. Doesn't always come with your package, but you can buy it as an option. And it is advisable, especially now, if you buy your insurance prior to travel. Yeah, hopefully it won't happen, but if your trip was cancelled and you can't get your money back, that would be a nightmare. And in these days that we're living in now, you're never too sure what's going to happen. So it is definitely absolutely vital that you have travel insurance. As I say, make sure you have all your luxuries with you. Whether you bring your laptop or whatever is up to yourself, but really all you really need is a journal to record the best parts of your trip. You can send people a postcard to let people know how your holiday's going, and you can tell them more about the place you're at. And writing postcards, I think, is something that's really died at the minute. People aren't really fussed about sending postcards anymore. Whenever you can just let people know on Facebook, put all your photos up on Facebook or any social media. Instagram is more popular now. But yeah, make sure you have everything you need before you go on your holiday, and make sure you have the right stuff. Think about where you're going, what you're going to be doing, and then work around that. So that's it for video 2, and the third one will be up on Friday. And I'm sorry that this one is quite late on this evening. Take care of yourselves, and I'll chat to you soon.